Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I got my camera hung up, so now it's just a matter of playing with it to see what is the best angle. So at least it's looking, see, it still seems like it's looking, I might have to move it up towards me anyway, but for now, this is what I'm going to do. So I've been working on the houses, and I'm going to work by adding some texture on, since the four houses already have their colors, and I'm just going to start working on texture. So I thought for this yellow one, I would add maybe some pink. Some pink. All right, well, my pink's all the way over here. Watch out. Oh, my dogs are going to drive nuts today. And maybe we'll do black. All right, let's try these. Hello. Hello there, sir. All right. See, I think I need this more towards me, facing that way. So we'll see. I can always still switch it, flip it in editor if I have to for now, but it's off my desk and I have so much more room. So that makes me happy. All right. So I'm going to take pink and I'm just going to put it on here. I like the camera up like this, I must tell you, because I wasn't really, into the fact. I mean, I wanted to do it above me, but it gives me much more room on my desk and to work, which I love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay within this, and I'm just going to tap, 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 stay in the lines the best I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to just tap. And I got this as a random act of kindness, this stencil, and I love it. I love it, I love it, love it, love it. I'm just going and going and going. Been a crazy few days. Not leaving up anytime soon, but I haven't done much art and I'm not happy. Hate when it gets like that. When life takes over. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Except what I don't love is that I took the door out. And I don't want to do the door pink, if that makes sense. Now, this is so ridiculous, but I love this stamp. But I think it might be a little, I don't know. I'm going to have to try. I want to give it like this pattern down here in the white, and I don't want to use pink. What color do I want to use? I'm thinking orange, to pull the orange from here. Hope you guys are doing good. Crappy weather here today. It's 70 and raining, which is not fun. I'm just going to lightly put orange on my stamp. Okay, let's see how this works. I'm not going to worry too much about going on the lines. Just going to give it a clip. Yeah. Because I can clean that up. Now I can go in very quickly with a wet, clean brush and activate that paint that I just put on there. So it cleans that up, and then take my paper towel. It's so simple, isn't it? Like, I used to get so freaked out, like, oh, paint, it's everywhere. But if you catch it fast enough, you'll do it. And then you just go back later and touch up the, take the rest of the paint off. I usually don't wipe my brushes off, or my stamps rather. So I like the texture it adds, but if you want to just give it a quick wipe with your, be my guest, be my guest, and be my guest. Now, what color? See, I would love to do glittery black on this, but I don't know. I gotta think of the roofs. The roof. Let's see. Do I have, who's the rest of them? Here they are. All right. So I think I'm going to use on this roof the triangles. But what color do you ask? Well, I ask myself that too. I don't know. Black's going to be so, what color is that? Purple? Let's see, do I have any purple here? Black's going to be a little too harsh, and I don't want it to be harsh. What color are you? Glamour Dust, Ultrafine Glitter Paints. Let's see what this does. Shake it. Oh, okay. It came out like a bat out of hell. Okay. Hope you guys are doing good today. It's the weekend, holiday weekend. I don't know if anybody has any cool plans. This isn't going to be bright enough because it's glitter, which I should have done on the top, which I might still. So let's just do this. And don't move. Rinse off my brush. That was one of those wasteful 2 minutes of my life there. And I need dark purple. Okay, let's do this color. This weather change is killing me, I swear. And then I think tomorrow it's going to go down to 50, even though it's 70 today. Ugh, no wonder everybody's sick. All right, this is just regular purple. Now you can see how woodery it looks. Looks cool in there. And then you can wipe off your thing. And I might go over it with the glitter, the purple glitter, to do the whole roof. If that makes sense. I can see right here a little bit came out. Okay. And then of course I have it on my paper towel and it's gonna do that. All right, so I can go over that. What color do I want to do? I wonder if I took a little bit of this metallic sequin black. I made this a little darker. Oh, a little. I think that might be a lot. All right. I'm going to mix them. See if I get a little purple in there. Okay. Go like this. And I think I'm going to use these circles for this roof. I want them slightly askew, if that makes sense. Now my brush, know if your brush is a little more wet, if you're not using a stenciling brush, I call it a tappy brush, you know, and you're using a regular brush, sometimes it can be, I think I'm going to go over the bird accidentally, but I did. You know, it can be a little wet. So, you know, give it a second to dry and then I'll do another coat and then we'll lift up. Or you could blow. Oh. We can all blow. Sometimes I blow. You blow. We all blow. All right. Now just carefully lift that up. Now, as you can see, which I know you can, I went out of the line because I was too busy talking and thinking about blowing. So if you're like me and you, I'm not gonna go that route, but I'm gonna go here and kind of wipe off where I went on the outside. No big deal, but wet Q-tip works great. If I could find my Q-tips that I have, that would be a win for me, but I can't find them right now because I usually keep them here and I, you know, will wet it, you know, and go and scrape off, you know, a little, I mean, obviously on the background, it doesn't matter, but, and this is a cool color. I don't know how well, yeah, it's hard for you to see, but I'm going to throw a color over that so it will work. But here's something since I have this dark color, wonder if, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we'll try it. I'm going to take a small teeny little brush. Look at that little teeny little brush. I love teeny little brushes. And I'm going to dip it in that color. I'm going to take this. I wonder if I put this, let me try. So that takes too far back. Yeah. I'm just playing, All right. I'm going to go into this. Well, first I'll do the door. I'm just going to dip that in there and kind of do like, now look, you want to use your colored pencils. You want to use a Sharpie or Bic or Copic or Copic or Spectrum Noirs, whatever you want. It's yours. But I'm going to do wacky, and I'm going to put the doorknob over here. I don't know how wacky that is, but I had it over here, and I'm like, you know what? I'm a little wacky today. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to put a little window. And the doorknob. Fanciness. We're so fancy with our doorknobs. Yes, we are. Fancy. And I'll put a little highlight on there for the metal look shine. And then I'm going to go up here. My dog hears me talking. And I'm going to just very whimsical like. Now remember, this is acrylic paint, so it's going to dry permanent. So, like I said, you could take, if you mess up, which, hey, we all do. I'll have to kind of go like that. Then you can just take your wet paintbrush or Q-tip or whatever you have, little finger, and you can go. But I love outlining, and I'm going to outline this. Yeah, you're right. I do like squiggly lines. That's right. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, and I might not do it on camera because it might take me a while, and you don't need to see my head, top of my head, and all that fun stuff, but I might go with a black marker and outline those. I'm thinking about it. I really, really am. But I'm going to trace this. I'm still up in the air about the bird. I'm really going to tell you. Don't know if so much I want a bird there, but maybe. Maybe he's a friendly bird. It's my house, so I can do whatever I want. Now, I am going to go in and paint these in, like cover them so the blue's covered in a sense. So those pop, so I will be probably outlining those. But I think I'm honestly going to go in with all this paint I have here. It's like a mauve purple, a dark purple. And I'm just going to kind of add some, like this I want it straight. Add some dimension. And when you use a smaller tip brush, and you guys probably know this, and I'm just saying it because I know so many of you are just starting out, you know, you're going to have to obviously reload your brush way more than if it was a bigger brush. So don't think you're doing something wrong. Sometimes I get questions like that, like, you know, I have to, like, you know, put more paint on my brush after such and such, and you have to. Because no matter how big your brush is, you're going to have to. But when it's small like that, you have to. Now, let me show you. Let me tell you, I mean, do you see how just the outlining of this is making it pop? And that's what we want. I'm not happy with this over here. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to play around. I might do green polka dots on the pink. I think that's where my head's going. And then I'm just going to kind of go in here. So it's great to use your... Now, if you have one of these, I'll show you in a minute. I think I put one of these in my giveaway that's being sent out tomorrow. I don't like to do a new giveaway until I get the person gets their stuff. But if you have... This is a cheaper version. I have to find my other ones. I think they're on my shelf over there. Just these. They are called... you know, what are they called? Like... I'm going to say fine liners, but that's a name of a product of somebody else. But that's what it is. You cut off the tip and you put stuff in there. And I have the ones with the metal tips, the fine points, whatever they're called. I have them, you know, I love them. I just love, every time I find these at the dollar store or at the craft store, I buy them because you can use them for so much. All right. So now I'm going to just kind of add this in. And I'm not going to go over and make that very, you could start from the bottom if you want, whatever way you like to do it. And then I'm going to outline my door, which I could have done with a black marker, but I'm going to be different today. Now I'm going to have to trace this because I want it to be outlined, but I'm going to do some fanciness in it. So sorry, you know, if I'm trying to do as straight as line as possible, I shouldn't talk. But I get excited in my head, like I want to tell you something, and then, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to have to do a wash on this. Maybe I'll do the light purple glitter all the way down on this, so that still shows through the orange. But, you know what I'm saying? I think I might. All right, now I'm going to wipe this black off because I think I've used it enough. I was going to do a vlog, and then I changed my mind right now because I wanted to do more in this. I haven't done much art, and it's been sitting here, and I'm just like, well, what am I going to do with it? The next step. What do I want? All right, I can do that bird over that bird, maybe. We'll see. I want some of these flowers. In different sizes, maybe, or just that size. All right, what color can I do? Yeah. Green, that's what I said. I couldn't remember the color. Whew, okay. All right, you can check. Where's my green? I'm here. I'm just looking for my special green. No, I can't find it. What did I do with this? If I organized it when I put it away the way I should, I have a lovely green. What do I do? But I don't know what I do with it. That's too funny. All right, we'll pick another color. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. Because why wouldn't it be right in front of me? And I can't find it. All right. So what I'm going to do first is, now here's something that you can do. And let me give you this little tip. Okay. So we see that this is dark. And obviously, if I go to put my green on top, which is Martha Stewart Satin Green, it's one of my favorite colors. I have this another brand. It's Granny Smith. I love it. And it's cold and I can put it on my fever. All right. I'm not going to be able to, the green's not going to show through the way I want it to show through. So here's what I'm going to do. And this is what you can do if it matters to you. I'm going to go in with white. Now, I'm doing white acrylic paint, any brand, because a lot of you do not have gesso. I have a great recipe for gesso. I will try to remember to put the link down below to my website with the recipe for the gesso. There are millions of recipes for gesso. It's usually white glue, white paint, and baby powder. Some people use cornstarch. Just saying. You can, if you don't want to waste your white, but you have Mod Podge, Collage Podge, or mixed, what's it called, gesso. If you have, I just lost all train of thought, gel medium, then you can definitely do this as well. With those things, you don't have to use white. The reason I'm using white, though, is because for me, and I'm a stunad, if I use a matte medium, essentially, that dries clear, I'll never find the flowers again to go over them with the color I originally want to. Now that I'm done blabbing, but do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is essentially lay down a layer. I'm going to dry that off. So then I can go back and put the green in, it'll come through. I'm happening to use white. You can use whatever your little heart desires. And I'm not going to worry about it too much. Just kind of plopping down. Make sure see, my brush is a little too wet from the water, so, and I'm using a piece of paper that was made into a stencil, which is absolutely fantastic. Now you can see it's almost blobbing. I don't care. I'm going to go in and define them with some sort of paint or marker. So don't get upset. So many of you get freaked out over little things like this. Don't. Because it's just having fun. Now I'm going to use a little baby one. A little baby one over here. And you see I'm not letting anything dry. You know, I'm just going over it so I can kind of see where they're at. But please make sure your brush is dry. Just because it could be frustrating. That's it. Just a little ploop-a-ploop. And if you ploopy-ploop too much, just take a little wipe. You know, wipe with your finger. Oh my God, I'm on invisible drugs. And then I'm going to put another one here. Just very little. And then I'll do another one right here. Boop, 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 boop. And you can do them as textured as you want. You can use your stencil and do your, let's do halfway, just so it looks like it's going on. And you can do a texture paste or molding paste, whatever you want when you're doing this to bring out some, you know, something. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. You'll have to wait and see. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put this back, but what I really dig is, oh my God, too much cold medicine, I think. I want this to be like a little, I want a bird on it, but I think my birds are too, like my house is, I want it to be like the bird house, but it's really a house, not a bird house. Not a bird house per se, but a house with a bird. Ah, fucking, oh, forget it, I'm just going to do it. Terrible mouth I have. It's the cold medicine. I'm so sorry. I will watch. But nothing else slips out of this brain. There we go. And it's kind of textured. I'm liking it. All right, we're gonna do it. All right, so here we go with this. All right, now I gotta you know how you have to reassess sometimes? You know what I'm gonna do with this one? Because I'm 22 minutes in. Lord have mercy. Okay, it's because I play too much. And like to sing, and who else knows what else I'll do. Maybe I'll get up and dance. I don't know. All right, so we see these, and I'm going to use my molding paste. Okay, this is light. It's modeling paste is what it's called. I call it molding paste. This is light molding paste. This is Liquitex. You can get, you can use your gesso that you make at home. You can use your Mod Podge. You can use your gel medium. You can do whatever, because you're just going to put it on thick to make it, you know, a little texture. So I'm just going to put it like this. And I'm going to like just dot it in the middle right now. So I can kind of. All right. And I'm just going to touch it with my fingers. And kind of push it around. I know it's hard to see. And we're still going to, you know, outline it and all once it's done. Now remember, I'm putting green on this, so this is going to double up the nice colors. And I'm just putting little dots in the middle. It's no big deal. Like I said, you can form everything when you're done. I'm just going to do the old scrape off and it's very sanitary, isn't it? Okay. Now I want to show you. Look at this bird. I didn't put any on him, but you can see the texture just from me popping it on like I did. That's just the paint. If you can see it. If you can see it. Oh, damn. All right, so see? It's a little textured already. That's just from the paint. So if you don't have gesso or molding paste, you can definitely clean off your finger like this. You can definitely just use that if you want to add a little texture, but you don't have to. You can take your paper towel or your art rag or whatever you're using, and once you paint it white, just dap in there a little bit. It's no big deal. So I think I'm going to use this. I got this from, it's ceramic coat, it's lilac. The company sent me a whole mess of paints, which replenished all, because I just love these craft paints, and the company sent me them. It is a great company. Folk Art, this is Delta Crafts. Oh, God, they were so good to me. So, very blessed, very thankful. And really, you guys see me paint, you know, this is all I use is the craft paint, folk art, which I love folk art, I love ceramic coat, I love, there's that other one, I can't think of the name, I'll have to remember. Anyway, I love them all. I'm a use all kind of paint woman. Alright, so I'm just going to clean up my brush for a minute. I think I'm going to have to put my camera behind me, but I think he didn't do it like that because of the fan, so I gotta see. It's not a big deal. I could have it like shoot over my shoulder almost. I don't know, we'll see. I know that I know to flip it. I'm not as freaked out. Alright, so I'm gonna go, and you can see how opaque this is. I don't want it to be that opaque. Alright, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. A nickel if you can guess what I'm going to do. I'm going to wipe some of it off. Alright, now you can squirt water on here now if you want to make it a little bit, like watch. There we go, a little bit of water. And then you just kind of go in and twist so you can pull up some of that orange, but that lavender is still there, lilac, whatever. And it has some of the blue coming through. Oh, good God, that is delicious. I could just roll in that naked right now. Yes, I could. Oh, spitting. Okay. I don't know why I put my water back in there. Choking on my spit, which I always do. I'm going to take my pink here, and my lavender here. Not lavender, Kelly. What color is it? Lilac. God darn it. And I'm going to just kind of go like this. And my brush is a little wetter than it was for down here, and that's fine. Because I want it to kind of be a little bit more opaque. But I'm going to go in, and I'm going to just touch those triangles that I did. And you're going to see they're going to pop through. See how it pops through? Oh, they're going to be so nice once they're... I have a tendency to make everything kind of grungy because I enjoy the grunge. Not going to lie. Eddie Vedder comes to me and wants to give me grunge. I'll take grunge from him. So there we are. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do today because I am just probably boring the pants off of you. However, so many of you have asked about Blitzy. So I'm going to be putting down below in the description down there, and if I remember, I'll put it over here in the corner. My Blitz, how to get to Blitzy. I love Blitzy. Blitzy has the best stuff. What Blitzy is a art supply. You get art supplies there. Not just mixed media art. You get sewing, you get crochet and knitting and scrapbooking, and every craft. It's a craft place. Every craft that you do. It is fantastic. I've been using them for quite a few years. I love them. I love the place. They are always good. The only thing I'm going to tell you is this. Sometimes, now it's not every time I order, but it is sometimes. Sometimes they'll put something up. Like every day I get an email from Blitzy that says, oh, we added this and this and this. Because they only keep things for like 3 or 4 days until they sell out. And then they're constantly adding more stuff. So once in a blue moon, it might take, like you might order, let's say you order on a Monday, or you order you order today, Friday. You might not get it till, not this Monday coming up, but the following Monday. I mean, it isn't like Amazon where you get it in 2 days. Do you see what I'm saying? Once in a while, that's what happens. To me, I don't care. I've never had a problem with them. I've only had to return one thing, and it wasn't even their fault. It was the mailman or the postal service. When I got it, it was smashed in the box. It was I don't even remember what it was, but it was smashed all over everything else I got. They took it right back and sent me out replacements. So that's good. But so I don't want you to think like, oh, I order it tomorrow, I'm going to get it, you know, next Tuesday. It sometimes takes a little longer. Now, the last 3 times I've ordered from there, I've gotten it literally in like 4 days, which is major because, I mean, you know, I get so excited when I see your item is shipped and I'm like, yes. So that's kind of that. But check it out. It's free to sign up and everything like that. And you can get the emails too. So when you check your email, you go in and you'll see there's usually like 10, 12 new things each day that I get in my email that they have. It's a great site. They're very, like I said, customer friendly, and customer service is great. For me, I can only speak for me. So check it out. The link will be down below. And I think that's it. I think that's all that I really wanted to talk about. Like I said, I've been very sick, so I haven't really been sitting down and, you know, doing much art and all. But I really want to do a few things today, so it's kind of where I'm at. So that's why I did this video. Sorry it's so long, but check out the Blitzy link down below or up in the corner. And I love you guys so very much, you guys. I'm so blessed. You guys, all the comments and everything, I'm trying to get back through. Somebody wrote me today on Facebook and said, I left you a comment, you know, it was on like such and such video, like from June or something, you know. Do you answer that far back? And I'm like, I hope so. So I'm going to, you know, see about answering her question. But I'm trying to get through all the emails. I love your emails. Your emails help me every single day when you guys write me. Even if I haven't written you back yet, I'm doing my best trying. And all your comments I love. And I just love all of you. So, as always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Look, we're all sisters and brothers in this thing. I love watching you guys. You guys inspire me. Just, oh, you guys are just awesome. And I don't want to say her name because I don't want to embarrass her, but I subbed a lady, a person's channel. I don't even know how to say that properly. To her channel, her YouTube. And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe you subscribed to me. I subscribe to a lot of people. I love watching what you guys do. I am not nearly as talented as you guys, and I love it. You guys up my game, and you guys inspire me, and all of you. Even if I don't leave comments, I always leave a thumbs up, and I just love you guys, all of you. All right, I'm going to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. And if you like this and you found me, sub. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And go check out Blitzy. Bye, guys.